In this tutorial we'll take a look at the X101 Giraffar FSU template. It can be found in the point of sale library under the shelves category. The special feature of this floor shelf unit is that a DXF file can be imported to create the shape of the sides. Let's take a look.
We'll just go to 3D and have a look at this real quick. So you have this bottle, and in the example they have graphics on it that look just like the bottle, and then they obviously use the shelves for the product. So pretty neat. But the thing that's really neat about this is that this is a very new feature that we have added. And I'm going to go over here and click dimensions so that we can see it. And we'll go back to the 2D. And so what we're seeing here is we now have a new option that's built into this unit, and also it's built into the Clinton floor unit, that you can use a DXF file as the shape to bring into the program for the object that you're building. And in this particular instance, it's on the two sides, and so you can bring in any shape that you want and still maintain the shelves and the headpiece and everything, just like you're doing in this one. So some of the features that we have here, and the way that you use the DXF is you can save a DXF on your computer anywhere, and then you can go and find it. We're looking to extend this so that you don't have to have a right and left side, but you can have one and flip it for the opposite side. That feature is not available just yet. The header settings, pretty self-explanatory on the header up here, and then we'll go ahead and you can turn that on or off, and when we turn it off, it removes the notches in the top of the unit. Before we go on to the DXF stuff, I'll show you that we can also use the input edit mode or style, and that allows us just to have a blank square or rectangle side on there, and then we can use these controls here to change the you see how I chamfered them corners off, give it a little detail. You can continue to change these to whatever we want to come up with. To give us let's move that back to 100, let's move this down to 280. And that gives us this shape, and then we're going to round the radius corners. I'll use 50, and you can see how it's rounded just here. We can move that top shelf up. Let's see. Top shelf, we'll move it up to 900, and then we'll add the center shelf. And so you can see that we can get a wide variety of uses out of this particular unit. Let's go back to the DXF file now, and what I'm going to do here is I made another DXF that's I took something I found on the internet, which was a popcorn box, and so we'll add that. I'm going to remove the header. I'm going to change the height to 1000, and we'll go to the DXF, and I'm going to select this one here. Let me get rid of these two shelves here, and the left side or right side, use the same box there. So now if we go into 3D, can see we've got this nice box here, and we could add the header if we want to have it in there, and that way that kind of holds the top together, and we could put a sign on that. But that's the kind of stuff that you can do with this unit, and it gives you an opportunity to get creative and come up with your own ideas for this. So have fun with it.